Sabrina on. Hold on, Sabrina. I'm bringing you on right now, darling. All right, Sabrina, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. We almost missed the ending of your song because we were chatting. and for those who have been with me before, they know that is normal. So anyway, welcome to the show. We're gonna get some things started. I was trying to share it. I'm not that fast, as people can see. I tried to share it over, and I still have not got there because Sabrina and I were talking. So I will get there. I promise I will. I'm gonna try and share this right. I'm sharing it right now to my personal profile. I don't want anyone to miss it. So you're in the Ottawa area.
Yes.
Tell us what's going on in the Ottawa area right now.
And right now it's warm, cold, and warm and cold. Snow is melting. My cat is enjoying the weather, but I still think it's a little bit too cold, but I just want the snow to go away.
For those of you who are on Facebook and may not know, this is the In the Studio show where we showcase talented musicians and learn about their work and learn about what they do. And so for the next hour, we have the lovely Sabrina Fallah on with us, and she's from the Ottawa area. And Sabrina, I gotta say, I'm old enough that you've got a Pat Benatar look to you, based on the pictures I've seen. I'm not trying. I hope that doesn't offend you. I'm not trying to offend anybody.
No, because I get told I look like Joan Jett. I've never been told Pat Benatar.
Well, the two of them, right? Joan Jett too. Yeah. So I think it's awesome. And based on what I've heard from your music, I think it's awesome as well. So let's learn a little bit about you while people are sharing things around. For those of you on Facebook, we are only going to be on Facebook for about 10-15 minutes. As you know, if we play a lot of music on Facebook, they take it off. So that's why we only play a little bit on to play a song or two and chat with you. But please go to if you want to download the app, Lead Pedal Media. Go to Google Android store or the Apple store. You can download Lead Pedal Media, no in-app purchases, and you can hear the whole show. That is the best way to get all of our programming. We have the radio station, our podcast, our YouTube channel, all in the one app. So that's the best way to do it. Or you can go to leadpedalradio.com, or you can hope for the best. Anyway, all right, Sabrina, you sent me some music, and I gotta say it was awesome. I don't know if you heard it. We featured it on. I have a show called The New Song Showdown, where when people send music, I kind of play it there first to see what it's like. So we had you on. I'm going to say about almost a month ago, I guess it was. We had you on. It was a while ago that we had you on.
Yes, it was a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice to now get to learn a little about, this is your own show. And you have, I must say, you should give resume lessons to everybody. I've never seen an email with so much information. You win. I don't know. I don't have a contest for that, but you win for sure.
It's called an email press kit.
Wow. Most people I have to search, and I'm going, okay, do they have a website? Are they on Facebook? I try to search some information for them. Yours is all there, and we're going to go through it for sure. But tell us how you got started in music. What did you do to get started in the music game?
I feel I was born right into it. As soon as I got into school, I was writing short stories and poetry, and then I learned the piano at age 10, and then I grabbed the guitar at 15 or 16. I did win my first singing competition at 14.
Of course you did.
And so that's when I decided I cried for 2 hours before I went on that stage. My parents said, if you don't get on that stage and don't face your fear, you won't go back up. So I did it. And it's true. If you don't face your fear, you won't never do it. Yeah. So I am here because of that. So I faced the fear. And then when American Idiot by Green Day came out in 2004, that's the album that got me into rock.
Yep.
And they made me who I am today. I look up to them, and also I look up to Bon Jovi and Billy Idol as well.
I look up to all of them too. Every time I hear somebody, and you musicians seem to do this earlier than everybody else. I hear, people, hey, I was in this contest at 7. I was in this contest at 14. You know what I was doing at 14? I was actually playing drums. So I played drums for 2 years, and that's the end of my...
nice.
I thought you had to learn to read music, and so I quit because I said, I don't want any more school. didn't realize half of my musician friends don't read music, but they could have told me that earlier. But 14, I had no idea of what I would want to do. So congratulations for learning and knowing that you wanted to be on stage at that young age. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Have you always lived in the Ottawa area? Have you always been out that way?
I was born here. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All my life. Yeah.
All right. So you know what the stuff that goes on in Ottawa. What goes on in Ottawa stays in Ottawa. I think that's
what goes on in Ottawa.
I don't know what goes on in Ottawa, but Vegas comes to mind too. Okay. So now tell us what's the first song that you wrote? We just played everything as we came into the show.
The first song that I ever wrote, like the first song as I grew up.
Yeah, sure.
that never even got recorded and nothing. Okay, so before I could play an instrument, I used to write poetry and songs. So I wrote a song called Crush. Okay. I still have it, but I never have put music to it because I always just made the melody myself while I was singing it. So yeah, to this day, I never did anything, but I was so young. I don't even think it made any sense. But
half the songs I listen to don't make any sense.
I just like this guy and I just wrote this song and I had no instruments, but maybe one day I don't think I will ever put it out, but I was very young.
Yeah.
Very, very young.
You know what? Save that for the back catalog, later on in life.
If I ever need a song, here it is.
Prince has that whole catalog that's never been published. That's the one that you can keep out there. So the first song that I might have, because I only have what you sent me, what would be the first one the earliest one that you wrote?
Okay, so the first song I ever wrote out of all the songs you have is One Chance.
One Chance. Okay. All right. So that's a nice one. We played that before and I really like that. So tell us about writing One Chance. Why was this your only chance? Like what was the reason for doing that?
So One Chance, it's funny because I wrote it about a guy that I liked in college and he actually knows that I wrote the song about him. He's actually happy because it's a good song. It's not a bad song. It's good. So
yeah, that's good.
I am being nice to him in the song. I'm not being a bad person. So
you're not Taylor Swift.
So when I first wrote it, I did show it to him. I'm like, oh my God, you have to hear this new song. And then he's like, is it about me? I'm like, yeah. Well, whatever. Just listen. And then so I had that song written and then I met a songwriter to do some collaboration for my first EP.
Right.
I showed him I had this song. We improved it to make it more commercial for the album.
Okay.
So that was the first one that I actually wrote. The other songs on the album, I had the ideas in my head and I told him. I always have ideas to write because, I don't just want to go in and they tell me what to do. I want to say, this is the idea for the album. This is the way I want to do it. So
is that the best way? Is that the best way to write an album, to know that you've got kind of a theme or an idea for the album? Or because I think a lot of artists just write a song and they write this song and they go, okay, we need to have 2 ballads and 3 rock songs and a country song or whatever their genre is. And they go in and it kind of becomes haphazard. Whereas going in with a theme, I think is kind of cool, but would people get tired of the theme? I guess is probably the danger there, right?
I think it depends because I write about what I go through and what others go through. And I want to help people with my music. So I basically write about what have I been going through, or what is something somebody has gone through that is bugging them, and then I can help them to tell them that they're not alone. Because I did write a song about depression, and I wrote that song because I know a lot of people are dealing with it, and I wrote it based on Robin Williams. Okay. I actually wrote it, I think, the same year that he passed.
Wow.
So, and I haven't watched a movie of his since. It was very difficult for me. So, and when I released that song, I had people tell me that song helped them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's got to make you feel good as an artist to know that you know, we all want to just be rich and have big houses and big money, but it's nice to know that you've actually helping some people get through life. And I think that's the power of music. I've always said that. I said, that is the power of music right there.
And the name of the song is Paradise Comes with a Price.
Okay, so we'll play that in a little bit. Let's start with One Chance. This is the very first, well, not the very first song, but the first. Is your ex-boyfriend listening? You want me to say hi to him? What's his name? Let me say hi to him. Let me say hi to him. Let me say hello.
No, but first of all, we never dated.
Oh, okay. All right. And you still wrote a song
about it. The song is about wanting the guy you like to go out with you. We became very good friends, and I'm glad that we didn't go out because it would have ruined the friendship.
Yeah.
Sometimes going out with somebody, there's no friendship afterwards.
Jeez, if I wrote an album about all the girls I wanted to go out with, it would be a big double LP, and they still wouldn't have heard it. All right, here's One Chance by Sabrina Fallah. All right, very cool, Sabrina. We'll be right back.